Shalom Akim, this is Yabatazak coming back with another video. Well, first and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Rawchaa Qadash, Yahweh Rawchaa, double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth. Alright, for the hopeful elect, being a prisoner of hope, enduring afflictions, and continuing and fighting for the faith unto the end, Lord willing, the one Rawchaa. Alright, basically I'm going to go into a lesson, just going into how the spirit is likened unto wind, and it's going to go to those that are the elect, but when they don't expect it, you know what I'm saying? It's going to come upon you as it was described in Acts chapter 2, when the Holy Spirit fell upon the apostles, man. Alright, when you don't expect it, it's going to hit you like a whirlwind. Alright, so this is John 3:8. It says, "The wind bloweth where it listeth, and thou hearest the sound thereof, but canst not tell whence it cometh, and whither it goeth. So was everyone that is born of the Spirit," because you have to be born of the Spirit in order to inherit the kingdom of heaven. Meaning that you have to put off the old man and put on the new man, which is through the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's what's going to deliver you. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding shall be the stability of thy times, the strength of thy salvation. To fear the Lord is his treasure. Okay? So the Holy Spirit, the Comforter, is likened unto wind. Okay? I'm going to pull out some scriptures that's proving that, but I want to go into that word wind here in the Greek in John 3:8. Alright? That's where they get like phenomenon, or, you know, right here it says transliteration phenomena. Alright? Probably not pronounced that way, but, you know, that's where they get that prefix for phenomenon. It says, well, I'm going to get straight to the point of the outline of biblical usage. It says, right here, sometimes referred to in a way which emphasizes his personality and character, the Holy Spirit. Alright, the Rawchaa Qadash, the Word. Because that's how you're born again, is through the Spirit, through the Word. Like John 6:63 says, Yahweh said, "My words are spirit and they are life." Okay? B, sometimes referred to in a way which emphasizes his work and power, the Spirit of truth, which is the Word. Alright? Roman numeral 2, the Spirit, that is the vital principle by which the body is animated. So what animates us to do this work and action it through the Spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Rawchaa, which is the Spirit. I said it. It's the Word. It's Yahweh's will that enters into you, the Holy Spirit, and animates you, moves you in action to do this work and to live according to it and to rehearse the righteous acts and things of that nature. You see? So that's the Spirit is likened unto the wind, because the wind, you don't see the wind. You know, when you look at your bodily eyes, you look out to the earth, you don't see the wind. The only way you can have some type of visual is by the trees, by branches, something that's being blown in the wind. Then you know what's there. You know? So it says, see, a life-giving spirit, okay, which is the Holy Spirit. It is life. Yahweh is life, and he gives us our being. Okay. A spirit higher than man but lower than Yahweh, that is an angel, which is Yahweh, can be used of demons or evil spirits, or who are conceived conceived as inhabiting the bodies of men, which is the Yahweh embodies the elect. Alright, he embodies the elect. That's where he abides in the body and the minds of the elect. Just like you got demons and evil spirits, they're likened as unto wind, spirit, things of that nature, and they abide in those that are the 2/3 and of the heathens. Alright. Roman numeral 4, the disposition of influence which fills and governs the soul of anyone, the efficient source of any power, affection, emotion, desire, etc. A movement of air, a gentle blast of wind, hence the wind itself, breath of nostrils or mouth, which the breath that I'm speaking on here is the Holy Spirit, which Yahweh hath breathed unto you. Alright. So going back to John 3:8, says, "The wind bloweth where it listeth, and thou hearest the sound thereof, but canst not tell whence it cometh, and whither it goeth." Because it's like the word of Yahweh never returns unto him void. It goes out and it keeps circulating the earth. and it's going to fall into those that it's meant to fall into. This word never returns unto him void. So let me go ahead and just prove something real quick in Ecclesiastes chapter 1. Right here in verse 6. It says, the wind goeth toward the south and turneth about unto the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to his circuits. You see, just like the wind, it never vanishes, it never goes away. I mean, it seems to us as it goes away, but it's continuing in circuits to different parts of the land and different parts of the earth, just like the spirit of Yahushua. It's working throughout the whole earth, the universe, and things of that nature. You see? And it returneth again into its circuits, just like Yahushua. You know, the river that floweth from his throne is in the heavens, man. That's where his throne is. And that spirit, that river of living water, that pure water, is an influence, which is the spirit, the breath of life of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This word, man, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right. From there, let's go to Isaiah 55, just to prove that point that his word returns not unto him void. All right. This is Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. God, if you look at it in a deeper sense, who came out of the mouth of Yahweh? His son Yahushua. And he accomplished that which it pleased unto his Father, which him being the living sacrifice for the sins of the elect of the nation of Israel. All right. And it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent. Where did it prosper? To where Yahweh sent his son to, the elect of the nation of Israel. And now it's continuing the same legacy in our time right now, drawing in the elect, the rest of the fold, man, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. All right, coming into one body. You understand what I'm saying? So from there, let me go back, or let me bring out the account in Acts 2:1. It says, and when the day of Pentecost was fully come, they were all with one accord in one place, and suddenly there came a sound from heaven as a rushing mighty wind. You see, as a rushing mighty wind, as I read in the wind phenomena when I brought it up in John 3:8. It said as a blasting wind. All right, that's the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And it filled all the house where they were sitting. And there appeared unto them cloven tongues like as of fire, and it sat upon each of them. And they were all filled with the Holy Spirit, and began to speak with other tongues as the Spirit gave them utterance. You see? So that's when you had to be born of the Spirit in order to inherit the kingdom. And how it's likened unto wind. It's going to come upon you as wind, as that cool breeze, as that comforting breeze when you're laboring and you're sweaty and you're hot as hell. That breeze just comes out of nowhere, and you just look up and you think Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the water Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's how the Spirit is going to come upon you. All right, it's going to hit you out of nowhere, and you're going to feel that comforting sensation. All right, some people may be offended by it. You know, some people love being dirty and filthy and things of that nature, and they don't appreciate that breeze. Well, guess what? The elect are going to appreciate that breeze every time it comes upon them. And they're going to remain looking and seeking after that same breeze they felt that first time. That's why it says, forsake, basically, forsake not thy first love. All right? But continue in following her, which is the spirit of wisdom. Okay? So from there, let's see what I had. What else did I have lined up? Okay, let me go over here to the Apocrypha, and right here, and this is Wisdom of Solomon 7:22. For wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me, for in her is an understanding spirit holy, one only, manifold, subtile, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to her, loving the thing that is good, quick, which cannot be letted, ready to do good, kind to man, steadfast, sure, free from care, having all power, overseeing all things, and going through all understanding, pure and most subtile spirits. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. Right? For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. It's like the wind, you know. It's like the wind that's out in the earth. It says it's more moving than any motion. You know, it flows, man. It has this finesse to it, man. You know what I'm saying? It got some smoothness to it, and it brings that comforting feeling to you whenever you know you're hot, you know, or you may be feeling a little low, and just that cool breeze hits you and it lifts you up. This is how the Spirit works, man. This is how wisdom. This is how she works. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of Yahweh and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore can no defiled thing fall into her. For she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of Yahweh and the image of his goodness. You see? So the word, the wisdom, is as the breath of the power of Yahweh, the pure influence flowing from his throne, man. You know? Verse 27, and being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new, and in all ages entering into holy souls, she maketh them friends of Yahweh and prophets. You see? So in order to see the kingdom of heaven, you have to be born again. All right? You have to be born again, as Yahweh told Nicodemus. All right? And then also here in Matthew 5, 5 and 8, it says, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Yahweh. Okay? And it's like wisdom is a pure influence, and she, verse 24, for wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. She's going through all things by reason of her pureness into the holy souls of men, the elect, man. That's because she cannot go into an undefiled thing, nor can an undefiled thing attain her. You see what I'm saying? So the blessed are the pure in heart and the mind. The word heart in the Hebrew is lab, which means the mind, will see Yahweh. They will inherit the kingdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. So that is the spirit of the wind, the Rawchaa Qadash. All right, the Holy Spirit.